Hey, everyone. It's Pre-Video Closet Blake again. Something awesome. I realized we have the map footage for all the fights for episodes 12 and 13. We just have that. So, lucky you guys. You get to see it. I'll splice it into the video when the fights are happening. So 2 thumbs up. Enjoy the video. Welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I am Blake Peebles, DM. You screwed me up so bad that I didn't speak my words right. We're on a trajectory of me getting worse and worse at the thing I say every time, and it's really making me sad. Here's your cast.
I said it the way you usually say it.
Hey, where's your cast? We're still missing an Emily. They are bravely working auditions for her theater department, so wish them luck and God rest their soul. We got Michael. Michael's here on the big screen.
What's
that? Yeah, cool. So announcements. Keep checking us out on social media. Hashtag DPS or hashtag Dungeon Party. The Twitter will hopefully be up by the time this video comes out because our ban is over.
I forgot we got banned.
Yeah.
Never forget.
And yeah, the t-shirts video will either have come out or be coming out right now. So get hype about that, whatever it means. I don't actually know what it means yet, but get hype about it and compete.
I'm already hyped.
I know. Elena, show the people what happened to you.
Oh
no.
How did that happen?
I typed too hard. I had to write an essay and I was writing it really fast. No, I'm not kidding.
I'll make you feel better. A friend of mine threw his back out putting a fitted sheet on a mattress.
Oh, man.
He goes to the gym every day, too.
That's
Who?
Oh.
That's Jason.
Yes!
Jason.
Well, shout out to Jason.
He doesn't watch.
Hey.
He might soon.
This to him next time I see him. I'll be like, hey, remember?
Anyway.
Whatever. So, other announcements. Anybody have any announcements?
We'll talk about this.
Anyone have any announcements?
Oh,
Smash that like button.
Okay, good.
that's all. That was mine too. No,
Sorry,
it was ignore the
step
stain
in.
on my shirt.
I wasn't gonna see it until. No, it's probably for the best.
Now they know.
Were you in the cherry orchard?
No, well, sort of.
Okay. Michael has an announcement.
It was for.
Guys.
I'm here to talk to you guys about Audible. It is a
No!
The show's over.
We're not sponsored by Audible yet. Audible.
Do we have a website made with Squarespace?
Stop this!
All I'm saying is we are ripe for sponsorship.
We'll pour out to any company, alright?
We will sell out immediately. We won't. Cool. So let's recap. Cool. So last time, our heroes found themselves bereft of their memories of the past couple of weeks and in a closet. They met up with Johann Fredrickson, who was the descendant of the King of Thieves, and accidentally participated in a burglary. When they all met up back together, they were transported to a realm that they believed was Mechanus, and were told by the Primus that Some sort of creature from the far realms had stolen their memories, and it was their duty to take it back. They were given a chest by the Primus and told to open it when they were ready. Upon coming back to the material plane, or so they think, they were confronted by Averth, the High Priestess card holder of the Extant Sword Legion, and a good friend of Brandon's. He then took them to his tower, where they met another member of the Extant Sword Legion, the holder of the Fool card. Oh yeah, nice.
Don't worry about it.
And he expressed concerns that the Primus wouldn't just contact them necessarily, and that they were potentially being tricked or in great danger.
To which we did not believe.
Yeah.
Because we're totally important enough.
They did, however, leave the chest with him and returned back to the place, to Hira, the city of Hira. They joined the Tournament of Champions, sponsored by the late Arnold F. Schweizar.
My grandpa!
They joined a variety of events.
My grandpa!
The ones coming up the soonest being, they joined the solo melee, the group monster slay, the joust, the arcane puzzle, magic willpower competition, and the most important, mini golf. Every event in the tournament. So they're going to be making a name for themselves or getting out in the first round. We'll see.
Hey.
Then they went separate ways as some of them went to shop while Kira went to practice and ran into Heroth, the crown prince of Renarsia. They had a friendly joust in which she bested him and he was very impressed. Then they all met up to watch dinner theater, meeting a couple of cryptals in the process and going to a bar afterwards. But immediately upon entering the bar, Tapper recognized the proprietor, ran up, punched him in the face, slapped him in the face. Which a slap from Tapper is a punch from anyone else. And asked him, confronted him, but he didn't know how to respond. And that is directly where we're going to pick up.
A long recap.
He didn't recognize you.
No, he has no idea who I am.
So this man,
What does he look like?
he's an elf, yeah? No, he was human.
Never mind, pretend I didn't ask.
I'm pretty sure he's an elf.
Yeah, he's an elf.
He's an elf.
He has his hair. It's not that he's balding, but he has it shaved back. Mm-hmm. So it's sort of like the front half of it is shaved and the back half is pulled up into a ponytail.
Gotcha.
It is sort of it's blonde but closer to gray than anything. Not from age, just sort of like a gross color. And he has a very crooked, hooked nose. He doesn't look like a very friendly person, and at the moment he looks very hurt and caught off guard. Never met you before. What? Why would you come into my bar and hit me?
You're from Nildor. From the Stone Trunk Monastery.
What? That's where I woke up, yes? I don't owe you any information, sir. Please leave my establishment immediately.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do? I think I've mistaken you for someone.
I think you have as well.
What's your name? I'm Tapper.
You can call me Smith.
Nice to meet you, Smith. You remind me of a man I used to know named Ouse.
I'm afraid the name doesn't strike a bell.
My apologies. You don't mind, my friends and I. Well, we'd like if we weren't thrown out immediately.
You're friends with this buffoon?
Well, he generally doesn't go around hitting people just when he recognizes them as his arch nemesis or something like that.
Arch nemesis?
Listen. How did you... When I hear that someone from Nildor, from the Stone Trunk Monastery, is showing up and opening bars, it reminds me of a certain fellow I had a disagreement with years back. My emotions got the better of myself. I apologize, mate.
Perhaps we could just quietly sit in the corner
Yes.
over there.
Find a corner seat. Don't hit anyone else or I will
I
have
apologize.
the guards called on you. And he points at you and says, make sure that this one stays in line, yes? Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. What was that about?
Listen. So, we head over to our table.
Cool. You head over. There's a table in the corner. Yeah. There's not that many people here at the moment.
Okay. Alright. Have I ever told any of you where I'm from?
Nope.
No, we never
No.
talked about this. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't really done
No,
introductions. Should we do that?
We don't know much about each other. We bother you for your past, and you two don't say it. Listen, I grew up in Nildor as a monk.
It's fair.
Yeah, we got that.
We brewed alcohol.
I got
Definitely
that
got
too.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Speaking of alcohol, we're in a bar. Hang on.
It'll take me a moment to recover from my injuries before I can serve you. He's got the same personality.
Yeah, no, Tabor's like clench fists on the table,
Like Arthur?
more sober than usual.
Shocking.
Listen,
A low bar.
we used to, it's not high bar. We used to brew alcohol. I grew up learning all about it, and I was happy. The whole monastery was a great place. We would go out, we'd experience the real world, we'd sell alcohol. It was a good situation. And then the master died, and gesture to the bartender. He took over. He was the master of the Stone Trunk Monastery. He didn't like the way we carried on with drinking, and you got to sell the alcohol to the bars, and you stay the night, and you
Yeah, sure.
you know what I'm talking about.
Not at all.
You
I've
don't,
never,
you don't, but
I've
you-
never shared that life experience, but
Oh,
I can,
all right.
I can get to the,
The point I'm trying to get at here is that when he took over, he shut all that down and made an example of me, kicked me out, and destroyed the recipe for the beer we brewed.
No.
I've been spending the last 20 or 30 years researching, trying to find out how to brew it, and also training my monk skills to go back and retake the monastery. I hear that a monk from Nildor is in town selling beer. I go to investigate.
at a bar called the Tapper, no less.
Right.
The tavern.
The
Tavern?
tavern.
Oh, I thought it was a tapper last
No,
time.
the
tavern.
Oh, I got
The
so
tavern.
excited. Never mind.
And then there's this.
Wallace says, what? You're eight.
No.
Oh God, no! We can't have a wizard who can't read.
No, that was a joke, don't worry.
And then I
Look on the
find.
bright side. Mine is better.
That's true.
Listen, you have to understand my confusion at seeing a man who ruined my life, who made me an orphan for the second time, just showing up.
Yes.
And now I have no idea what to do next.
Do you want
Shh, we're trying to make a show!
Sound from outside the studio.
Tap,
Keep going.
I'm sorry that happened to you. I didn't
It's all right.
realize the
It's in the
gravity.
past.
I mean, like, okay, beer, whatever, but like if it's important, why do you need this old recipe? Why can't you make your own?
That's a really
Have you ever? Have any of you ever had burnt birch beer?
No, actually never.
Do I look like
I don't know why I asked that question. Wallace, you ever had the burnt birch?
Shall I turn this thing into an octopus right in the spa?
Yes, please. Never mind. Listen, it's the greatest beer in the world.
Do you
It's
want me to see if they have it?
go right ahead, see what happens.
I'm just saying you could make the greatest beer in the world.
Hello?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Hello.
Do you have any burnt birch beer?
Burnt birch beer? No, never heard of it.
Do you have anything else?
Yes, we have plenty of things. What sort of alcohol would suit your fancy?
Livid in
Do
the
we
corner.
have something, I walked back to Tapper. What did burnt birch taste like? What, were there fruity undertones, oaky
It's
undertones?
not going to. That's not going to do it. Just order something else. Order.
Could we have anything else, please, in a cup?
What sort of...
Stormbringer's brews is always a safe bet.
Okay, one Stormbringer's brew, one mystery brew.
mystery brew?
Yeah, mysterious to me not to use. Stick something in a cup.
Odd request, but of course.
You don't go to bars often, do you?
You're across the bar.
You're not next to her.
Damn it.
Yes, alright. He pours 2 steins. Do you want to know what it is?
No.
Okay, that will be 10 copper.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm really sorry about my friend.
I'm sorry about him too.
Yeah.
Ooh, what did you get?
I don't know.
What? What do you mean by that, Kira?
Well, this one. Wait, no, was it this one?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of them is Stormbringers.
Can I like grab one and take a sip of it?
That's Stormbringers.
Oh yeah, I recognize that.
This one.
This is Stormbringers. This is a great drink. Anyone who wants that.
What is it?
It's like the most hoppy IPA you've ever had.
Wow. Anybody want to try?
No, I'm quite alright. Thank
Do
you.
you guys want anything?
I'm
though?
not really. Oh, actually, maybe I'll go get something.
What do you want? No, can I go back? I think he likes me.
Sure. Ask him about his.
Our IPA's hoppy.
Ask him about his Silesian selections that he has.
Silesian selections.
His wine list.
Okay, wine list.
Okay. Yeah, ask if they have sommelier.
Oh,
Are they
yes.
wine during meals?
Yes.
I'm thinking
Millie.
fish.
Millie.
Yeah, if he's
Yeah?
food as
You
well.
want something?
Maybe like a trout.
Do you want me to want something?
No, I'm
Oh,
asking
maybe
you
a
if
nice
you want
salmon.
a salmon.
Oh,
I will ask them
delicious.
if they have salmon.
You know, Deirdre, sometimes I really miss home.
I do too. Oh,
Does Wallace want something wet?
no one knows what a Chardonnay is here.
Ask
Yeah. Shirley Temple.
Okay.
ask him for a pint of Tinderwood, please.
Okay.
It's not a real beer.
Hello.
Neither is
Again.
Birch or Stormbringer's brew.
No, like
Oh,
Could
he
I
knows.
have? I would like to ask. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I was asked to ask you about your salmon. Do you have any?
There's no salmon in Beatura.
Okay. Do you
We
have
only
any?
have trout.
Do you have any wines that would go with salmon?
I suppose we have our house red.
I'll take a cup of that.
All right,
please.
it's from Beatura Brewers. It's the Menage a Trois.
Okay. And then also a white wine.
Yes,
I
we
did-
have
I
we
did
have a
say
white
that.
wine as well as a rosé.
Let's get another one of those in case I got it wrong. And
White wine, rosé, and the red.
tinderbox beer.
That I'm afraid we don't carry that.
Was that
Is that what you said?
Tinderwood.
Tinderwood? No.
Doesn't strike a bell.
What about something with a fiery undertone? Maybe
A
that's
fiery undertone. Yes. Oh yes, they say this is brewed in the belly of a fire-breathing dragon, but that's just for the PR. Dragon snout.
That sounds great.
Good.
Can
So dragon snout, the 3 wines.
yes.
Anything else?
And a Shirley Temple.
An alcoholic Shirley Temple, or?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe one of each.
All right. 50 silver.
Why did we
We're getting
send
drunk
Kira
tonight.
to the bar?
And you want to trade with that?
Yeah.
All right, here you are.
Guys, look what I got.
She comes back just piled high with alcohol.
Wow.
Tucker has his head in his hands. He just-
Okay.
Okay. So no salmon?
No, they explicitly said no salmon.
Do they have any other fish?
Trout.
They have trout.
Well, trout.
You know, I'll just take. Deirdre, which wine do you want?
There's 3 colors.
You
Pink, white, red.
Pink, white, and red. Pink
Well,
matches your dress.
I'm partial to red, if you don't mind.
I was gonna say as am I, but please take it.
Oh,
No, Deirdre.
no.
Deirdre.
You.
Stop
I
it.
take the red.
But I got you this one.
I just want them to stop here.
You.
You.
I'll go ask for another cup and we can split it.
You're the red.
You guys,
Sure.
do you want us?
And then how about I'll take the rosé, you take the white, and we share the
I like to think that this is harder than the Arcana puzzle. Sounds good to
It
me.
might be.
And Wallace? Wallace?
Who took the white? Who took the red?
They're sharing the
Alright, who
red.
took
We're
the red?
sharing the red. You have the
rosé.
rosé. I have the white.
Upon tasting the white, you are incredibly familiar with it. This is Dumont wine.
Since when have they been brewing whites? My mother under my breath. Since when have they been brewing whites?
Nice stage was ready.
Wallace?
The rosé is subpar, but the red, the Menage a Trois, pretty good for a non-Solosian brewer, really.
Oh my god.
I like this.
I do
Wallace?
too.
Is that blackberry?
Can we get a bottle of this to go?
Yeah, can we...
Wallace clinks the two Shirley Temples together and drinks them both at the same time. Shall I turn this thing into an octopus right in here?
Do you know how?
Yeah!
God.
Around what time is it right now?
I don't remember. It's late.
Okay.
You're nearing on midnight at this point.
Guys, we have to go to bed.
Do we have a place to stay for the evening?
Yes.
We do? Oh, yes,
Andy's house.
Andrew's, yes.
Andy's.
Andrews.
Dapper's drinking this from his brew. Can I roll a perception check and just like be eyeing the bartender?
Yes, what?
Oh, go to bed, guys. We are a group of adults. We're in a nice city. Like, when was the last time you just relaxed?
She's
I
right.
have to
Yeah.
joust in the morning.
Unwinded? Like, let's talk. I miss this. I really do.
Deirdre, what are you suggesting?
Can we have 3 bottles of that red wine?
Oh, thank God.
Alright!
No.
I had 2 more Stormbringer's brews as I like drink the first one.
Would you like to start a tab?
No.
Please,
Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds about right.
And you know what? Can you also have some of that trout?
I'll add it to the tab.
Do you have chicken wings?
No.
The tab does not have chicken wings?
Fuck you.
Allentown, you get that.
Yeah, all of our Allentown listeners. Listeners? Viewers?
Viewers?
Depends.
Both.
Could be the podcast.
Did they listen to the podcast?
Great. I'm excited.
Cool.
Good
So
night.
he goes off, and a half-orc fellow comes out with just like 2 things. One of them has all the drinks. One of them has like 3 or 4 servings of trout on it. And he puts it down and says, "Thanks so much for patronizing the place. Smith's not exactly the nicest man, so we don't get very many customers. So this is going to do real good for us for staying in business."
Pardon me, my friend. What's your name?
Oh, Gregory.
Gregory. Lovely to meet you. Oliver. Pleasure's mine. Question about that individual over
Yeah,
there.
Smith.
Yeah, Smith. How long has he been working at this establishment?
He started up pretty recently. He came in with a good chunk of coin that he didn't know where he got from, and he just bought the property, started the place. And I, went to work for him. I used to work at one of the dinner theaters, but the singing just started to, I
Yeah.
couldn't do it anymore.
He hasn't said anything about his past, has he?
I mean, a little bit. He's from the
Nildorf.
He's from Nildor. He's from the Stonekeep Monastery. What is it?
Stone Trunk.
Stone Trunk Monastery.
There he is.
I know the world.
Fine, I wrote that.
Stone Trunk Monastery. Apparently, he woke up there with no memory. They gave him a hefty sack of coin and told him to head west.
Interesting.
Seem to be under new management. They've actually started selling new types of alcohol. They haven't made their way this far, but Nildor, they're doing brandy these days.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Michael, stop.
Tap,
Wrong.
it seems that he is telling the truth. Well, at least has a consistent story.
Can I suggest something?
Yes, here.
So remember how we were doing a bunch of stuff and then we showed up in a closet and we're like, how did we get here?
Are you suggesting that I've remembered my entire life wrong?
No, I'm suggesting maybe he's remembered his entire life wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like what happened. I mean,
Are you suggesting that what happened to us didn't just happen to us, but happened to multiple individuals around the world?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
interesting.
Or at least that one guy. We don't know about anybody else. That one.
Can I walk up to the bar and like take a seat?
Bye, Millie.
I got a 17 on that perception check.
He's going about his business in the same sort of nitpicky manner that he always did. Although he seems to take better to like counting money and running a bar than he ever did for brewing. He was always the business kind of guy, and he seems to be doing well with that still. His mannerisms are the same as they used to be.
So it's him. 100%.
You're pretty sure it's him.
Okay.
Yeah. And as Millie goes to the bar, I take out my deck of cards and I teach all my friends a game that we played at Solosi parties when all the parents were away. And it's basically Kings.
They're gonna start doing a drinking game.
Oliver doesn't know this game because he would have gone home early with his parents.
Where Tapper comes from, there's no need for games. You just drink. You just drink.
Wallace is like, yeah, I'll play.
Okay, that sounds fun. Yes, let's play.
So you start teaching.
Through it.
You go, you take a seat at the bar. He says, yes, how can I help you?
Hi, can I have another one of those dragons now?
Dragon snacks, yes. On the tab?
Yes.
For your
please.
table?
Yeah.
Pulls out a glass.
So, where are you from?
I don't rightly know. And I don't think I'd tell you if I did.
Oh. Alright. Interesting.
Will that be all?
Sure.
And he goes back to counting his money.
And I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna watch him and see whatever I can pick up from just watching him. I don't know how much.
Insight, I guess? Make an insight check.
20.
20. Yeah. He's not a nice man, doesn't seem like, but he runs the bar and he clearly knows a lot about alcohol.
Alright.
He doesn't seem to be up to anything. He's just a grouch.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back to the table.
As you get back to the table, you've finished explaining the rules and you've started the game already.
Oh, are you guys playing Kings?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, who's participating in Kings?
Guys,
Everyone.
It sounds like everyone.
Kira, are you playing?
no, because we have stuff to do in the morning.
Kira, come on, loosen up. We're in a bar.
I know that.
Alright,
I
you're
can.
gonna
I
book-
have eyeballs.
Kira.
DM, what 2 events do we sign up for tomorrow?
The solo melee and the joust.
Yeah,
Alright, who's doing the solo melee? Me.
I'm trying.
me.
You.
Am I? I think I am.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, right? Oliver signed up?
Yes.
No?
I don't think Oliver
Oliver's
signed up.
Tapper and Millie did, but
And me.
Oliver did not. Oh, Oliver might have actually.
I thought Oliver did sign up.
there's another
Because there's a
wizard.
wizard.
Yeah.
And I was gonna fight
You
him.
know he did, yeah.
Alright, never mind. We do all have to be.
Yeah, I know.
We can be a little
Hey,
hungover.
come on.
Okay, if you can't function with a hangover, who are you?
She's
I'm
right.
Kira Burke. You know my
No,
name.
listen. Kira, let me
I
explain it like
Kira
this.
stands in like Kira with my biggest doe eyes. Kira, I think this is very imperative for group bonding, and I'm being super persuasive. I'm
So
like,
make one.
Kira, as a friend, I just want to ask you.
Are you casting friends? Or are you just making a persuasion check?
I'm gonna use my favored by the gods to add 2 d4s to this. 25.
Very persuasive. She makes an incredible point.
So maybe I can stay till 12:30.
Yeah, you can't.
All right, we're gonna smash cut to 12:30. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw. Tapper, you have advantage.
Natural 20, baby.
Uh-oh. 13.
Oh God.
Constitution.
Oh, he's in with Wallace.
16.
So then I was at the Demons residence. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Oliver's like, you're drunk as fuck. You and Wallace are absolutely wasted. You're fine. You've been playing pretty well. You're drunker than you rightfully should be, and you're feeling you're like, oh, is this what this like?
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
Like you're feeling really good, and you're really bonding with these people, and you think you're having a really good time. So Kings ends at this point. It's 12:30, and Kings has ended.
You know, Kira, someday I would love to visit that cheese shop. Cheese sounds amazing right
I
now.
love cheese.
I love cheese.
I'm gonna turn into an octopus. I'm gonna do it.
We are going back to Andy's house now.
Who's Andy?
Who's Andy?
Get the octopus. Octopus!
No, octopus!
Octopus!
As he yells octopus, it just turns into a
Do we know how to put it away?
octopus!
Smith
calamari.
Oh, that's kind
Don't eat my octopus! Hey, it's my friend!
Hang on. You make the octopus, right?
Yeah.
And then we eat it, and then you put it back into the cup.
And then we
it
eat the-
comes out. Will it be okay?
Oh.
Infinite.
Infinite octopus. And Smith comes over and he says, alright, that will be 3 gold and please leave. It's
I
time
hand
to
him 3
leave."
gold. All right, everybody, get it together. We're walking.
Caesar salad,
on the
and I
way.
make the calamari salad.
We are, look at this calamari!
On the way, I turn to Smith.
Yeah.
I turn to him and I say, I'm sorry about the trouble earlier, mate. And I like hold out like 5 gold to him.
Thank you.
And I leave in a just, clenched fury.
Tapper, the clenched fury.
It's fried calamari salad, but that means that there's leaves underneath that we just gotta
Yeah,
dump out to get more.
I don't care about the leaves. I'm just eating the fried bit.
Where are we going?
We're going to
Andy.
Andy's
Oh,
Let's go to
house.
another
I
bar.
want to eat more food.
Yeah, let's go to another bar.
No! Oliver.
I go over to a random person on the street. My friend, what's the closest bar to here that's not the tavern?
It's a guard. And he goes, there's a lot of dinner theater around here.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
I am-
They're
No.
having late night improv shows at the moment, I think.
I would. Okay,
Wait,
no.
That's
Excuse me, I know
You
we're all
dared me to
having
jump in the
fun.
river. You dared me to jump into the river.
Let's jump in the lake! And Wallace
No!
starts taking off his
I
clothes.
take my rope and I tie it around Wallace.
Stop.
His waist. No, and I hold it like a leash. We are going to Andy's house.
I like
I
this.
dress as on.
Hey, remember that one time when I asked you if you were attracted to me and you didn't answer because you couldn't tell a lie?
Ah.
I do remember, and right now you're really making it hard to be.
But it's not really a snap noise, it's sort of a squelch.
I have Wallace on a leash. Are you going to
Run,
walk
Deirdre! Run! Get out of here when you can!
I gotta go after Deirdre.
You're also like pretty drunk.
No, I'm not.
Oh no,
You're a little tipsy, and you don't. I don't know if you've ever really been tipsy before, but like.
Keep in mind, I'm running with one heel on and barefoot in the other.
Yeah, and
I'm
just
not going to-
so drunk. So you easily catch up to Deirdre.
No,
Hug
I
Deirdre
use a
real
call.
close.
Oliver?
Okay, let's go.
Can you walk on your own?
I'm standing
Or
up,
you-
aren't I?
Tapper? Tapper? No, I'm gonna arm around Oliver.
They can't catch me.
Run! Run! Go! Just run!
Be free! Hey, Tapper!
Be
Mom's a
free.
whore!
Tapper's
It's just some friendly trash talk.
Tapper's gonna like take off and go around the corner and then like immediately come back like
Ah!
Alright, I've got
That wasn't
Oliver in
funny.
one arm,
I've got-
Wallace on a
I've got
leash.
Millie slung over my shoulder.
Deirdre.
You're right. Deirdre.
Are we going to behave?
Yeah, sure. I guess he's not gonna run anymore.
I
Oliver-
just sling it arm around Oliver and as we walk. I begin to sing old drinking songs from my. No,
You said it! You
I don't know any drinking.
Hey ho, everybody have me nor drink nor money have I none.
It barely comes out.
And I will be merry anyhow.
What did you do, drunken sailor?
What
Do the drunken sailor, what do you do the drunken sailor early in the morning?
Do you make performance checks?
No, it's bad.
You guys, we could be on the dinner theater stage.
That's all that shit.
I am firmly grasping Oliver. Firmly grasping.
Okay, let's
Try to
go.
ride Kira like a horse.
It's not working.
You know,
So eventually, no, go for it.
no, I didn't have anything, go.
Eventually,
Got
you
hit
make
by
your
the
way
back
back
of
to the house
kid.
that you are staying at, and you see sitting out front with his legs crossed, smoking a long glass pipe.
The brother.
Yeah, the brother, Aethys.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
The
I'll
poet.
get a job!
I have a job. It's art. My father and brother are asleep, so I would recommend going in quietly, as you haven't met my father yet. Or, if you'd like to stay out here with me and
What are you smoking?
tobacco,
Uninterested.
and serenade the night sky.
We already did that.
We did that already. We probably did a better job than you. So.
I hear that you're, Hmm? Are you trying to kiss him? Oh! This beauty.
That's what I think of your bones.
He like puts his hand on your face and he says, "You're my muse. Such a beautiful exterior, but inside such degradation and nastiness. It's a perfect juxtaposition!" And he pulls out a book and he takes the quill from behind his ear and just starts scribbling things down. He says, "What's your name?"
Lily, can we go inside?
It's Deirdre.
Deirdre! Oh, Deirdre, the queen of puke. Please, empty your loins upon...
Loins.
Hey, I might actually puke.
I knew boys like you in high school.
What's high school?
Yeah, they work in the mill now. I'm just going inside.
I see that
With
you're
us in
going to
town.
be facing me in the tournament tomorrow.
Wait, he's talking to us. Let's go.
Right, what do you do in this tournament?
I fight. Laugh now, you'll just be just like the ones last year. Laughed out of town after I had my way with them.
I hope I laughed out of time.
Yeah, if you beat someone, I'm sure they should deserve to be laughed out of town.
I have a bye, but hopefully I'll be meeting one of you in one of the later rounds.
Do you do sword play or is it more poems? And...
He reaches down and flicks his thumb and a rapier just flies out and he grasps it, sticks it into the ground, and then catches his pipe.
That's
in
bad to
throw.
do for your blade. It's gonna break.
All right, well that was pretty cool. That answered my question.
Magical blades don't break that easy.
Okay. Well, when yours
I
breaks
think
after you do that multiple
Someone
times, don't
has an
complain.
inflated sense of self.
He's sitting there with puke all over
And
him.
he's not wiping it off.
He likes
Oliver,
this.
fix it, please.
Why?
It smells.
It's funny. I'd rather
It's not funny. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
This is the most human creation besides birth.
You ever
Sure.
experienced that?
Birth? Yes, I was born.
You remember it?
I like to think that my spirit does.
I need to leave.
Can we get to bed, please?
What?
I use mending to clean up all the vomit.
Oh,
As we walk in,
it was
You don't
fleeting,
deserve it.
and thus it was more beautiful. Sleep well. You'll need it.
Good night.
before I shut the door behind us, I go, yeah, Snuggy's gonna get cancer. And I shut the door behind us.
No cancer.
Yeah, what, you don't know cancer.
Fantasy world.
You're gonna get dragon's lung, and I slam it.
No!
Fantasy cancer.
It's not good! No!
That's
You go
one of
inside.
my shirts.
You slam the door?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I dramatically pull it, and then when it gets really close, I go,
You go inside and you see that Andy, not in his armor, and now you can see that he's just he's a kid. And he's very skinny. And he's just like asleep on the table.
Andrea, you gotta go up and get to
I put my
bed.
head on
Oh,
Oliver's
can you
mouth.
put
Hi.
your necklace on everyone, please?
Hi,
I don't know if that'd fix drunkenness.
I run
That's
over.
attuned.
Andy! I give
Hi.
him a big hug.
Oh, hi, Deirdre. Oh, you smell like, where were you
Well,
guys?
No, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the
I'm sorry.
bar.
I put him like I have my hands on his shoulders. You are such a good boy. You're so good.
Thanks.
And so nice.
Oh,
And you're gonna make someone very happy one day. I can see it.
Oh, you think so? And he blushes real hard.
Yeah. A couple years, you're gonna be a catch.
Oh, thanks, I think. Well, I should show you guys to where you're sleeping.
Oh,
That
lovely.
would be
Yes, that
It's
was
my
good.
bedroom, so it's just down around this way, and he walks you through the kitchen and opens a door. And there's like a room. He's put a bunch of like mats on the ground.
Oh.
He says, there's one bed, so it's up to you which one wants it. So
I look at Deirdre. You can have it. I know it'll
Girls
be a
in the
fight.
bed.
Can all three of us fit in the bed?
no, it's like a twin.
We can do that.
I'm small.
I'm good.
Denver's just already on the ground. Oh.
I grab Millie. I
Takes
grab
me like
Millie.
3 minutes
What?
to take
Deirdre, what? Deirdre, what?
We're going to bed. Sleep over.
Oh, you smell like puke.
Have a nice night. I'll see you in the morning. And he closes the door. So you find your way to bed.
Yeah, I got it.
Takes me 3 minutes to take my.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you a long time to get your plate off. I feel like Deirdre's just fucking conked immediately as she hits the bed.
Conked in my dress.
I make
Yeah.
sure she's on her side.
Facing away from.
Facing away from me on her side.
Cool, and you sleep. So, I need you, Deirdre, to make a Constitution saving throw. And Oliver, you as well.
Wallace?
Doesn't matter. He's not participating.
13.
24.
So you're all good. Okay, the morning comes, and you hear the chimes in Kira. You haven't heard them before, but apparently they're woken up by beautiful melodious chimes. You don't know where it's coming from,
This
but
is so much better than the bugle and the barracks.
All than the yelling ghosts and
That
Little
too,
mess.
yeah.
You all wake up and you're feeling
You think
you're
you're the
feeling
only
fine.
one awake,
You're
and
feeling
I'm just
fine.
oh, like the yelling ghosts.
Except for you see Wallace is curled up in the corner, just holding his head.
Wallace?
I'm gonna take the day, I think.
Okay.
Have fun.
Maybe you want to
Do you
take a
need
bath?
anything? Do you want anything?
No, just shh, just leave and shh.
Wallace. Ginger root, boiled in water, a little bit of honey.
Octopus! And the octopus just into the room. He's like, go away!
It takes me like 3 minutes to put on my armor.
Go away!
Okay, I'm leaving.
There's a very clanky 3 minutes.
Eventually, you burst out, and Andreth is there, and he's made tea for everyone and eggs.
I love eggs.
You're so cute.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any toast?
Yeah.
Toast is my favorite meal.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Is that
toast
canon?
with
Can I
cheese.
thank you for you and your family's
Toast is
hospitality?
Oh no! They're
Is
giving
that
me
Elena
they're
or
giving me a
Chris?
stipend. It's just my job, really. So
That's me.
I'll be right back. And he takes a loaf of bread into the
A
meddler.
loaf of blood.
Yeah, loaf of blood.
Andreth.
R.I.P.
He
blood.
got our horse.
Took a chunk of blood.
He takes
Meatloaf.
ew. He takes it into the metallurgist shop, and you hear, ow. And he comes back out, and he's holding it. He's like, it's a little burnt.
He toasted.
He just like,
Yeah.
he just put it in the fire.
Here it is.
You're so nice.
It's just doing my duty, man.
Are you coming to the tourney today?
I'm assigned to guard the workshop today, so I won't be. But
Aw. Do you want us to get you anything? Like a commemorative flag?
no, I mean I live here. I've seen the tourney every year. It's
Or
okay.
like some of those like festival like roasted almonds.
I couldn't ask that of the people I'm charged to take care of.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
but I feel really bad about them
What?
crashing your room.
My room's trashed.
There might be been an octopus in there.
What?
So
Yeah, it's alright, it's just an octopus.
it's just a
You
little
know,
Where's
fluffy.
the blue one?
He's
Hung
dealing with the
over.
octopus right now.
Okay, all right. Well, I won't go in there. But
So do you
I'll
want
bring him
some
tea
toasted
later.
almonds or some fried dough?
No,
or
it's all right.
commemorative banner?
I'm okay. Thank you. It's very kind, but no worries.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
What?
What's your favorite color?
Blue, I guess.
Okay.
Good color.
What was that?
I said I'll get him something blue later.
Alright, Andreth, well, we're gonna head to the tournament.
All right.
Thanks so much.
May the gods be with you.
Up for rent.
And with you. Is that what you say? I don't know. I don't know.
I like
Sponsors.
that.
Should we go?
All right. Cool.
All right.
So you head on down to the tournament grounds.
Head on down to the tournament.
Okay, we do.
Head on down to the tournament grounds. Cool. So you head on down. It's basically on the outskirts of the town, although it is a permanent fixture. Because this happens every year.
100.
10 and a silver, 10 silver. And a
This is like my second campaign I've ever played. I don't really know Dungeons and Dragons.
The
illusion professionals.
It all crumbles.
We're professionals.
Cool. So you make your way on down there, and you go up. You see the dwarf who checked you in before. He's like,
Oh, dear.
"Ah, you're here. Good to see ya. Yeah."
Yeah.
Yes.
He said
All right. So the first things first.
I
is-
also brought my horse with me.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think you did leave it at dinner theater,
Uh-huh.
but it was there.
No, I specifically brought it with me.
Oh, and then you put it. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
Alright, so the first thing that's happening today is the first round of the solo competition. Then we go over to the joust, then back to the solo, so on and so forth. So the first round is... there's the bracket. I've painted it up on the wall.
Whoa.
So the first round is Sebastian versus Kermar.
That's not us.
Us, none of
Yeah,
us.
It's not us.
You do look for each of you. Kira, you are facing someone named Theron Sintreth of the Valehaven Lyceum.
Okay.
Oliver, you are facing someone named Garth. Who's Garth again?
He's Wayne's best friend.
Yeah, Garth the Bold.
Garth the Bold.
Yeah.
What's the dwarf's name again?
You never asked.
Okay.
You know is the
Ralph,
his
you are
grandpa.
facing Talper. You are facing Ralph of the Open Fist.
Oh.
Punch it out. Punch it.
And Millie, you are
Really
facing
cool.
Achuri the Happy. You see that 3 individuals got a bye, and they're starting in the second round. That is Aphis, Aerolith of the Cold, and Aethelwolf. And if you're looking for the bracket for the joust, it's right there. The first round is Kira versus Lornar of... Where are we? Lornar of Zynor.
Okay.
Cool.
Excuse me, my friend. Dwarf, the dwarf.
Yes!
What's your name again?
Oh!
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's
What?
not important.
You don't think my name's important?
What's your name? What's your
I'm
name?
I'm the grandson of Arnold F. Schweizer!
And what's the first name?
Arnold Jr.!
Arnold!
Junior, yours is great. That's not how.
My father was named Kurt.
Oh.
That's
It's not. Okay,
that's not how
cool.
Okay.
Just a quick request. Could you change Oliver up there to Slime Slayer?
He takes a paintbrush and he just crosses out Oliver and writes Slime Slayer.
Cool. Thank you.
They're gonna be
Anything?
so confused.
That's what all of you know.
Alright. Well, the first round's about to begin, so if you want to watch it going up in the seats, I won't charge those of you competing an entrance fee, but
She's competing.
She's competing in the arcane.
not in the solos melee.
Okay.
So that'll be
Ah.
2 copper.
Oh. Hefty price.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know who you pointed to.
I pointed at the TV, which isn't really you.
Yeah, okay.
Good. And that's everyone. That's everyone. All right. Go on, head on up. It's sure to be an interesting match.
So I have a question. I have a horse with me right now. Do I take it with me into
No,
the
you can go
stand?
tie it up over at the joust.
Thank you.
Who is Kurt? I need to remember these characters that I hastily created.
I didn't know you guys.
Look at that camera.
Arthur.
Do,
Oh, it's Arthur.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay.
Cool. So you go up into the stands and there's people walking around. They're selling roasted almonds. They're selling trout kebabs. They're selling legs of goats. All sorts of things. They're also selling.
Commemorative
Or the, like,
banners,
the coat-
perhaps
the-
in a
the
blue
coat that
color.
A blueberry.
They're not selling. They. You see that they have banners, but they have been made for competitors in the joust. You see, one has been made for you. It is a sort of bronzish color with red trim.
We're allowed to buy. We can purchase them.
Yeah, you can purchase them. Well, they're not selling them at the moment, but they have them.
Gotcha.
And on it there is a sword, 2 swords crossed over a shield because you didn't have an emblem or anything. So.
Oh my god.
I'm buying a
Do you
Kira
guys
one.
see that?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
That's so
Did you
cool.
see that?
Yeah.
And it,
I'm
says,
like so
it doesn't say
fancy,
Kira
like-
Burke, it says Kira of Burke. But
Yeah,
Not
almost.
totally it, but I
Fun
don't
clothes.
mind at all.
cool. So you take your seats and you see the dwarf walk out into the center of the field, and as he does so, he says, welcome one and all to the first fight of the solo melee of the here Tournament of Champions! Woo! As started by me grandpa, Arnold F. Schweizer Sr. And there's a significant amount of applause for Arnold. The first match, we have the beast from the east, Sebastian, and
And in the other corner, she may be small. She may not speak common at all, but she'll stab you right between the eyes. Kermar!
I'm for Kermar.
Yeah.
Kermar's my girl.
Two individuals walk out onto the field. He has a brief conversation, looks back and forth with both of them. They both walk to the
Now I
edge.
want a nice clean game.
Yeah, they both
From
walk to the
behind
edge
the
of the
view.
thing, and as he walks to the side, he pulls out just this metal thing. Two vials. Pours one into the other, throws it into the metal thing, and covers his ears, and it goes. Poof, there's just this explosion of flame out of the metal canister as he ducks out of the gateway to the arena, and the crowd starts to freak out.
6 minutes of drums?
So you see,
Whole episode of drums.
so the two have come out. It is a half orc, I believe. Yeah, I don't have the stat sheet for him, but he comes out and he goes to the wall and he takes a sword out and just cuts himself with it. And then his sword sort of covers over with ice. The other one is a kinku, a bird person, who has drawn two swords, two daggers, and started just like zigzag sprinting way faster than you think she was capable of doing.
Wow.
Through the arena. They run towards each other. They start clashing swords. He takes a strike down above, and Kermar sort of like cartwheels out of the way, and then you hear him say, "Ah, God damn it!" And then you hear her say, "God damn it!" And he takes a step back, and she stabs him right in the thigh. He takes a wide swing, and he says, "Damn it!" And he beats his chest, and as he does so, you see him start to like convulse and like start to grow as fur starts coming out of his body, and you see
He's a fucking werewolf.
and Kermar takes a step back. At this point, the fight is turned into just a chase. He is on all fours, like bounding after her, and she's running, jumping like up onto one of the pillars, and then across to another pillar, stabbing in with the dagger. And she starts trying to climb up, but he just readies himself for a giant pounce with one icy claw.
No.
Grabs her by the back, pulls her down, and fucking dunks her into the ground. Just the dust just, and then as it clears, you see him standing there, and she's just unconscious. And the crowd.
I know this question, but
So barbaric.
do we have like
I
a
remember when
bedtime?
Florentian ballet. National
As you
Ballet.
ask this question, two gnomes run out, and one of them starts chanting and puts his hands on Kermar, and she like, "God damn it!" And then she stands up. Sebastian reverts back into his half-orc form and just pumps his fist to the sky, and the crowd goes wild.
Good fight.
Kermar is escorted out, and Sebastian walks away as well as the Arnold Jr. comes out and says, "What a great fight to start it off with! I always said the wolves would steal the birds, but I didn't think they'd meet it like this!" Nobody really laughs that much.
Is that a joke?
All right, if you'll file on over to the joust, we'll be having the first competition over there.
That's me. Oh God. I believe in you.
You should hurry.
Cool. So you duck out, and you head on over to the jousting area.
All right, horse. We can do it. I look him in his one eye.
You feel a hand on your shoulder. You turn around and you come face to face with Prince Harald. He says, "You better not lose in the first round. I want to go up against you one more time. I've been practicing."
I'll try my best.
Wow.
Sir.
"Thank you for your service." And he walks away.
Did we
Where's
see
that
that
one
exchange?
You did briefly as you were walking out.
I turned to Deirdre. Did you see the prince?
Oh, I saw it.
Oh.
There is something there.
I
You
can
know
see.
what? Oh, I can't wait to see them joust.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it just anyway.
Are we doing this now?
Well,
We
we
might
might.
go over there just in case.
Before we get into the stands for the joust,
Yeah.
can I go over to one of the people selling one of the Kira banners and
Yeah.
can I purchase one, please?
1 copper.
Kira
Kira
Burke.
banner.
Kira Berg.
The banners being sold right now is the Kira Burke banner, which is sort of red. There is also a blue one with gold trim, which is Lornar of Zymor's banner.
Get him the blue one. I need a blue one.
And it is a halberd wreathed in flame is her symbol.
One of each, please.
2 copper.
You file in, and as you do so, the dwarf comes up to you. He's like, "You'll be starting from the eastern gate, all right? So get on over there."
Okay. I'm very nervous, you guys.
You got it.
Oh, are we there?
Oh no, we're not together anymore, are we?
Well, no, she's gone. Yeah.
Oh well. Horse. We got this.
And as you're walking over, you see Nero walk past. He doesn't say anything to you or even really look at you. He just tips his cap and walks into the stands.
Aw. They're my friend.
I have my friends here.
Cool.
I've got my horse.
So you go in and you file into the stands, and you see the dwarf come out. And he says,
Fucking kill him!
"Welcome to the first joust of the champions, the tournament of champions, started by my grandpa, Arnold F. Schweizhar Sr. Now, in years past, people have gotten confused as to why we go from one event to another event and back, rather than just doing the whole tournament. And it's 'cause I don't plan very well."
Wait a minute.
Anyway, for this first match, we have from the western corner. She's fearsome. She's beautiful. And if you get into a tussle with her, you better watch your back because there's magic afoot. Lornar of Zymar! And you see a gold dragonborn in big male riding out on a horse with sort of the blue decor.
Boo! Fucking kill her, Kira!
Be sportsmanlike.
I am being
Boo!
sportsmanlike.
Knock her off her horse!
That's a whore!
Just some friendly banter between friends.
And in the eastern corner, we have one of our own Lion Knights. So let's take a moment to thank her for her service. And a bunch of the crowd just.
This is the national anthem.
Her name is Kira of Burke.
That's not my name.
The national
National anthem.
Yes, the national anthem is public
Copyright.
domain. It is not copyright.
Yes.
I don't know the rules.
I've got plans. Kira of Burke. Some passers-by may have seen her sparring with the prince himself, and she knocked him off his horse. She may be new, but she's someone to watch. All right.
Woo!
Now I have people to
Slit his
disappoint.
throat.
You all know the rules.
Right,
The
now,
first to
that's
5 broken lances wins, unless someone gets knocked off. And if they both get knocked off, it's hand-to-hand combat till one of them accepts defeat. Let's get ready to rumble!
That wasn't mentioned yesterday.
No.
Was it?
Yeah.
When you say hand to hand, do you mean like with weapons or just punching each
She
other?
didn't specify.
We have a broken lance, I guess.
Cool. So you go up. She rides to the center and stops her horse there. Like looks at you expectantly.
Hi. I would.
Oh.
Yeah,
She shakes it. She reaches to shake your hand.
it's really far away.
Yeah. You reach across and she says, "I'm gonna destroy you." Okay. And then rides
Really nice
off to
to
the
meet
other
you.
side.
Nice to meet you. You look really cool.
Cool. So she readies up, and you see the curtain being placed over the lance selection area.
Ooh.
She reaches behind and she grabs all.
Can you talk me through all the lances
Yeah.
again?
There is the regular lance.
Yeah.
There's the long lance, which is harder to attack, easier to defend. Short lance, which is easier to attack, less AC. The heavy lance, which is more damage but harder to stay on your horse. And the light lance, which is less damage but easier to stay on your horse.
Can I do the one that makes it easier to hit them?
Yep, that is the short lance. As you both reveal your lances, she has also picked the short lance. Cool, so you ride, and the crowd grows very quiet. And then, as the crowd starts to roar, make your attack.
What is that?
It's just a strength attack with a strength weapon with your lance. So that plus your strength plus your proficiency.
27.
27 will hit. And she gets you with a 19.
No.
Oh, plus 5. So she does hit you. 19 plus 5.
I also rolled a 19.
Yeah, you both hit. You both hit, so roll your damage.
What is it?
It's a d12 plus your strength stuff.
Kill her, Kira.
What'd you get?
7.
7. She did 9. Keep track of this damage.
Do you want some almonds?
Yeah.
Cool. So make your animal handling check. The DC is 9.
Did
You
you
have
have
advantage.
I have advantage.
Do you want an almond? Nice.
14.
Neither of you fall off. Both of your lances break in the crowd.
I'm
1
nervously
all.
I'm just kind of like.
You brought the whiteboard.
Yeah, Evan's our score girl. You can't see him, but we can.
Ow! Got
Cool.
Sparkly.
All right, choose your lance.
He's literally in the sparkle.
Wait, the light lance was like.
Less damage, but easier to stay on your horse.
I
One
want
to
the
one.
one that like more damage.
More damage is the heavy lance.
Yeah.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay, you both reveal she has also chosen the heavy lance.
What is this?
Cool. Make your attack as you.
Just.
Ooh, not good. Bud.
Come on. Oh.
What'd you get?
12.
12 does not hit, but her 16, I assume, also does not hit.
No.
So you drove both totally miss. A pass with nothing. Cool. Next lance pick. Cool. She also does the same.
No! Stop it.
All right. Make your attack.
20. Not natural.
20 will hit, yeah. And she rolls a 10.
No.
Cool. Roll your
It's
damage.
the heavy lance.
So it's D12 plus a D8 plus strength.
Oh god, I can't.
With your injury, it's hard to roll.
You were so bullying me.
Do you want us to help you roll?
Oh God, that was awful.
Oh!
Wow.
13.
Fuck yeah,
Plus
Kara.
5 is 18.
18, cool. Fuck.
That's a lot.
Plus 4.
That's a lot of damage.
Natural 19, she stays up.
Oh,
That's a lot of damage, mate.
She's been
That's
rolling
a
like
lot of
garbage,
damage.
but that was her first good roll. So.
I'm just very tightly wound right now in this moment. Millie is very tightly wound.
Cool.
Always screaming.
As your lance shatters and she just drops her, manages to stay on her horse. Go around the next corner. Which lance?
Okay, there's the regular one, which is boring.
Yeah.
There's that one, which is extra damage. There's.
You can do extra damage, extra AC, extra attack, or extra animal handling.
Can I get the extra AC?
Extra AC, that's the long lance. Yeah, that's -5 to your attack.
-5?
Yeah, so your attack plus 5 to your AC.
Whatever.
Cool. You see she has pulled the heavy one again.
Thank you. Oh dear.
-5 to attack?
Yeah, -5 to your attack.
So 15.
15 does not hit, but she also drops her lance. Her arm is still aching from that previous one. She drops the lance before she even gets to you, so another pass with nothing. The crowd's freaking out at this point. What are you picking?
The one that
6 more minutes, please.
12 minutes of drums.
the one that helps me stay on my horse.
Cool, light lance. And she pulls heavy lance. She wants to hit you with it. And she won't hit you with it, but
Fuck yes.
26.
26 will hit. Roll your damage and it's -1d8. She totally misses with her 8. Or her 11.
-1?
-1
Wait.
plus your strength modifier.
Oh, 4.
4. Stays on horse. But you do get a point. As the light lance just smashes on her and she doesn't even really react at all. Cool. Pick your lance.
Do you want to break your lance?
Yes. The broken lance is a point to you. So it's 3-1. Things are looking in your favor at the moment.
I'll do the same lance.
Cool. Light lance. She pulls heavy lance again.
1 point for me.
All right.
Really?
She rolls an 11 again. I'm switching d20s all over the place, and I'm rolling
26
like
again.
terrible. All right, roll your damage. It's the same negative damage. You are 1 point away from success here.
Are you right?
Yeah, okay.
Roll with your left hand. are you?
0 damage?
0.
They rolled
All right.
a 3.
You get the point, but nothing, and she automatically succeeds. She rolled a 2, so that would have been good to get some damage on it. You're 1 point away, and she goes, fuck, and reaches for a lance. What are you thinking?
As long as I keep breaking them, why not? You know?
Lance?
Yeah.
Cool. She pulls short lance, which is the one that's easier to hit. All right. Make your attack there.
Left hand.
Do it, Kira.
Left-handed attack.
18.
And with that, your lance shatters on her shield, and she like clinks off of you, but her lance doesn't break. And you see she breathes fire upwards in frustration.
Can I go? Hey.
She just like, and then turns and rides her horse out. As the man comes out, as the dwarf comes out and says, "Kira of Burke is the champion of the first round."
Kira of Burke. Kira of Burke.
Kira of Burke.
It's just Kira.
Did you? If you like seeing Kira, head on over to the Solos Melee. Well, she'll be facing off against Theron Sintreth of the Valehaven Lyceum.
So
Head on over.
He doesn't sound that bad.
Does the damage go away?
And someone runs out and
sound
casts.
a bit ridiculous.
It's your dibs on you.
Yeah, but he doesn't sound that bad.
Theron Sintreth. Who would ever come up with that in 2 minutes?
I've missed Theron.
I have too.
He just pulls out his TNT.
Do you have a? Can I use an expo marker? Because
Yeah.
Theron's got that.
Yes, he does.
Cool.
Theron's got that.
Baron's got that.
Is there a place one could procure a drink while watching?
Oh, all over the place. Yeah, you easily get. It's like not good, but
I would like
a
one.
bottle
I would
of-
like
yeah,
one as
just
well.
bottle of
What
generic ale.
snacks
Is
are
there?
there?
Is there
Sorry?
wine?
How much?
There's no wine at this event.
Damn it.
The coffee.
I pull out the little bit left from last night.
Yeah, you had 3 bottles. You definitely didn't finish that in half an hour.
With all the natural ones?
Maybe you did. All right, so you head back
No,
over,
all is only
and as you do
natural
so, you see a tall, like it doesn't seem possible. Like he's so tall and so thin. This elven man who comes up to you and he says, "Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Theron Sintreth of the Valehaven Lyceum. We'll be fighting in the next round."
Hi, I'm Kira Burke. Not Kira of Burke. They got my name wrong.
Oh, where are you of then? I don't care. Well, I'll see you in there. I hope it's a fair fight.
I always fight fair.
And you see a little pixie like appear behind him and says, I'm so sorry about him. I'm just,
No, it's
good
fine.
luck.
Thank you.
Thane, what are you doing? That's the enemy. And then he walks into the place.
I love him.
That's cool. So you go and you ready up.
Ooh, it's the first riddle.
Cool. So Kira, we're back now. We're back just as 6 minutes of drums ends. We listened to all of it without you guys. How does it feel? I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't.
Everyone unsubscribed.
I'm very sorry.
We're back. Cool. So you walk out and you see the man. He comes out. He says, "If you just watched the joust, then you know Kira of Burke. She's merciless with a lance, but how is she with a sword?
It's
She's
really
great.
just Kira Burke, though.
Give it up for Kira of Burke!
There's no of!
Can you see your flag being waved up?
Kira! It's me! It's
Do I
us!
see them, or is there
Kira
other
of
people?
Burke!
There's other people with him.
Rip his eyes out.
And in the other corner. Hey, that's not the right accent. And in the other corner. He's weird. He's tall. He's magic. Theron Sintreth of the Valehaven Lyceum.
Whoa, wait, button rush.
There's like a couple cheers.
Go on, buddy!
Yes, Theron!
Millie, what happened to your voice?
That wasn't Ellie.
Those were different characters.
Those are different
Different characters.
You just said something.
They're both northern.
You're both from the north.
Oh my god, there it is again.
So he sets up his thing, and the explosion happens. Roll initiative, Kira.
Switching characters.
No!
I've switched characters.
Yes, Dr. Dimitri.
20?
All right, and he got a natural 20 for a 24.
We're switching
Wow.
characters.
Cool. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna take 2 steps forward, casually,
That's not 2 steps.
10 feet. He's gonna walk casually 10 feet forward, and he says, "Goodbye!" And he's gonna shoot a lightning bolt at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. 18? Oh, that might cut it. I truly don't remember what his DC is. Nope. You're taking full damage. That is 8d6 of damage.
You do have a lot of health.
And he didn't roll that good.
Yeah, but
That actually can't kill you in one hit.
no.
You can kill that.
Guys, what if I used my second frost?
27 points of damage! 27 points of damage as this bolt of lightning just
43.
goes out towards you.
I didn't get any of the question, to be honest.
He's then going to take his steps back. He
That's
says,
rude.
"Oh, you survived it! Good. More time for fun." Yep, that's it.
Double dash
Your
right
time.
at him.
All right.
Double dash?
Well, because I'm not going to get
10,
him.
15,
I'm going to have to
20,
take a dash
25,
action.
30, 35, 40, 45. Cool. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So what he's gonna do is cast his signature spell. As you come up to him, he's gonna say, "Ooh, that's a little bit too close. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw."
Okay, I'll do it at advantage though. It's a Mage Slayer.
Nice.
There she goes.
Mage Slayer, baby.
Constitution?
Yeah.
19.
19. Okay, you succeed. And he goes, I don't love that. And then he disappears and appears
I-
over here. Nope, it's a spell.
But if someone casts a spell, I get a reaction melee attack.
Huh, that's interesting. I don't actually know how that'll work with this, but I'll say yeah.
But he did cast a spell on
Take the attack. Yeah, you get it from one of them. Although the second one technically wasn't a spell; it was
But
a
the
it was a
first
racial
one was,
feature.
so. 19 to hit.
19. Yeah, that'll hit.
What did I say, like 14?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I was
8
your
damage.
Cool. 8 damage.
And wait,
I mean, I don't know what Markingham's gonna do in this scenario. You're a one-on-one.
no, I'm wondering, well, it's like I can teleport that opponent up to 20 feet away. Can I?
What? Can you read it for me?
On my,
I don't remember
on
what
my
I wrote.
pillar, plus one magical monster, 3 charges. The sword, by expending one of its charges after hitting an opponent, can teleport that opponent up to 20 feet away on the failed wisdom save.
Well, you hit him before he teleported away from you.
But I couldn't like teleport him back.
Well, okay, so he didn't teleport yet because you hit him with your reaction
Yeah.
attack. Do you want to teleport him?
No, I don't. But I'm wondering, like, is it specifically away?
So you just hit him? You can teleport him right now.
But is it like away specifically, or is it like somewhere?
Somewhere. You can teleport him wherever you want.
I don't know. What's the point?
All right, cool. So then he's gonna poof over here with
Okay,
his
bye.
with his reaction, or with his bonus action, because you can do that. Cool. It is your turn.
How far away can I get there?
Yeah. I think
Get
so.
me right back up on him.
Right? I don't know what's the most expedient way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're 5 feet away from him.
Is there any other way to do that? Isn't there like?
Could have made.
Diagonals count 1.5. So
1.5?
Yeah.
You could still make it though. You
Yeah.
were here?
No, I was
Oh.
one back.
You were here.
Yeah.
1.5,
7.
7, 14.
15, and then that would be 20, 25.
cool. You're up on him.
Yeah. I only took 1 hit when it was a melee. It was a reaction. That's why.
Yeah.
And then try to hit him twice.
It was correct in the end.
One's a natural 20 and one's a natural 19.
Okay. Well, they'll both hit.
Yes, that is.
Wait, I should roll them separately. The natural 20 first. 14 plus 5, so 19 damage on the first hit,
Cool.
and it's a good thing this was the non-critical. And 6 damage on the second hit.
So in total,
25.
25.
25 damage.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
it.
Cool. So you slash into him. He's like, "Oh, ow, And then he is going to... What is he going to do? Oh, he could do that. Yeah, he's going to throw back his robe, and he's going to cast Magic Missile on you at 8th level.
Well, I'm gonna take
Holy
my.
shit.
This hits first.
It hits first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic missile always hits.
It always hits.
He's got 4 charges. He's using them all.
Shit.
Do I get to do my? Is there a save?
Magic Missile hits.
Yeah,
missile
Magic Missile
hits.
just hits.
There's no save.
No,
No,
Magic
It's a
Missile
first level
just hits.
spell that is made to just hit.
It just.
So
He's casting
it
it.
is.
Magic
7
Missile's
levels.
amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
Boy.
10 darts. All at 1d4 plus 1.
So 10 darts. So that's 2 damage. Plus another 3
darts.
damage.
5.
Plus another 3 damage.
8,
Plus another 3 damage.
11.
Plus another 3 damage.
14.
Plus another 2 damage.
16.
16,
Plus another 5 damage.
21.
21,
Plus another 5 damage.
26.
26.
Plus another 5 damage.
31.
And plus another 4 damage.
35.
35. Yeah, she's good.
Wait, how much is that?
30.
43,
35.
You have 8 HP left.
Nice. Math.
What are you, 40? Yeah, she's
43. Well, I'll take my reaction, please.
Yeah, go for it.
Ow.
Wizards.
No, Theron. Just Theron.
Yeah, not all wizards.
Hashtag
Not all wizards.
Hey.
That is the only
Is
wizard
it on
I've ever seen
camera?
in D&D. There's nothing but damage output everywhere.
He's an
19
abjuration specialist.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Cool.
Then is it my turn?
Nope, he's gonna run away, and you already used your reaction.
Okay.
That is... What is it? He's at... Yeah, he's not looking amazing. But he has one more trick up his sleeve. He's gonna... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then... Woo! That's gonna be fun to edit. And then a blink of the eye, vanish.
He's just invisible?
Totally gone.
Where was he last?
Here.
Well, I'm gonna run over there.
And
Don't put
Cut!
it up like that. You have to see.
I have to. Alright, how are we looking?
Why does it clip to
Fine.
a board leaning on it?
That's all we have.
Why isn't it just clipped to the DM
It
screen?
doesn't. The clip doesn't go over. the
Why
video
don't we
screen.
just cut that thing and glue it to the DM?
I just haven't. I need to. It's a me.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We're back. He's gone.
Where? Take me to where he was last, please.
He was pretty much in the center. Yeah, you're next to him now.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is use second wind, to heal a little bit.
Mhm.
Should I do 2? Yeah.
Why not?
I only wait. Can you? Somebody remind me. I only have second wind once per
Once.
short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do 4. 3.
That's not how second wind works.
So your thing is hit dice.
Yeah, this. That's
Yeah,
not.
you
That's
win
not.
it.
One
how
d10 plus your fighter level.
Yeah, that's what you get for second wind.
Oh no.
Go a different one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you find that?
Yeah, it's on my foot, actually. Oops.
10.
What's your fighter level?
Yeah. So 16.
Cool. You heal for 16.
24.
Thank you, Peter.
Here at D&D, you learn math.
Or you ask the people around you that know it already.
If I mess up, yell at me in the comments.
You haven't? Yeah. He's all
Um,
yelling.
can I do like a?
You've used your action.
No, that's a bonus action.
Oh, nice. There's nothing there.
With a long sword and a shield
There's
and a
nothing
big
there.
circle.
He's not there anymore.
Well. Okay.
All right.
And at the top of his turn, he comes back from the Feywild.
Oh.
And immediately just goes, and lightning bolts you right in the face. So dexterity at advantage.
That's so cool. Oliver's just like,
Yeah, Oliver's not sure who he's rooting for.
Yeah, he's like, I can't.
14, probably.
He is doing well.
Did you at advantage?
Well.
Yeah.
Not gonna be enough.
Guys, what's going on with the boys then?
No, those are
separate.
elsewhere in the stands. There's a different
Adventuring party.
adventuring party.
Dragonborn and
A human.
and having a child
And another human.
and another
And another
A
human.
massive human. And a
33 points of damage.
Okay, well, I'm down.
You see he is bleeding heavily all over the place.
I just I grab Oliver. I'm like,
Ow!
sorry.
It's alright, they're not gonna let her die.
And then the two clerics run out and cast their spells on you. And he goes, "Ah, there was never any doubt." And then he just sort of walks out. And the dwarf comes back in and says, and the match goes to Theron Sintreth of the Valehaven Lyceum.
He was pretty good.
And there's like a smattering of applause. But as you stand up,
I stopped recording.
oh yeah, nice. As you stand up, you hear a cheer from the audience louder than Theron got in support of you.
Kira! Kira!
Does no one shake hands after matches?
You just fought against
Don't
two
shake.
dicks.
Don't shake.
Don't shake
hands.
Theron's hands.
There.
Don't do that.
Don't shake Theron's.
Slap him in the face.
Cool. He says, all right, we're heading back on over to the jousting section. It is Shirane, the Shirane of Kitsune, a half-orc samurai woman who has recently opened up an item shop in this town, versus Raynarth, the people's champion. He's back. He doesn't want to be here, but he's back. Head on over.
It's okay.
Oh, grab his horse.
We know him.
I have his horse.
Yeah, his horse.
He doesn't want to be there.
Horse.
Cool.
Is he just?
Did Kira join us again?
Well, you can, as you're heading over, you do run into Kira, who's sort of making her way out. You're back at full health.
Kira!
Hey.
They get you back.
That was a really good attempt.
Yeah, he was a lot.
Oh, by the way, I want you should have this, and I give you the Kira of Burke banner.
That feels a little narcissistic, I'm gonna be honest. I carry around my own.
Okay, I'll keep it.
I mean, you could always put it in like a photo album or a
Maybe,
scrapbook.
maybe like after, maybe,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you want us to hold on to it and give it to you like after the tournament?
Yeah, I feel like just like wearing a banner of my own name, especially since it's not my name. You guys know that's not my real name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
alright.
Your name's not Kira?
No. That part's right. They just added an of. Like, that's not my middle name.
What is your middle
No, it
name?
means of Burke, like it means you're from Burke.
But I'm not.
I wanted to ask, like, where's Burke? I want to know.
But that's my last name, not
Where are
I'm
you from?
What is that town name again?
She's from Burke.
You would know better than I would. It's your backstory.
I remember.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Right, that time.
Yeah,
That's a
that
good town.
town.
Starts with an M.
It's by
You-
Hira.
You do know it. It's east of Benelnest.
Right, it's that.
It's by
Starts with
Benelnest.
an M.
Cool.
Oh, it's something.
You also joined by, as you go down there, you see a familiar small woman with one creepy eye who comes up to you, punches you in the leg, and says, "Great fight!"
Thank you.
He's a dirty bastard. I've run into him before. No good, not good for anything. You should have won.
Oh, thanks.
All right,
I'm Kira. Nice to meet you.
we've
That's
met.
K.
It's me, Kay.
Yeah.
Wait,
So your name's
The
Kira,
crypto.
not B?
Did you say punch her in the leg?
Oh,
She's a
no.
halfway.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a halfling.
Oh, gotcha.
It's K.
Oh.
Yeah, it's K.
Hey,
Oh,
you're-
okay.
where's
Sorry,
G?
I had no idea who you were talking about.
Huh?
Where's G?
I don't know. He didn't want to come.
Oh, fair.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here, but
You want to sit with us?
I can't. I'm watching from under the bleachers.
Got it.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
Alright,
See ya.
Kay.
Cool. You want to head into the next joust, or you want to just hang out?
Do you want to watch your possible opponent?
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
When do you guys go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just gonna go down in the corner.
Oliver's
I don't
next.
think. Oh, dear.
Oliver's next.
Maybe we should stay here since you're gonna.
You want to
someone-
limber up,
someone else
Ollie?
Running back and forth.
Sure.
Cool. You stay here and you start getting ready, and you hear a bunch of chanting and yelling from the other area, and then you finally hear, "Whoa!" And the first knock off of the horse in the entire competition, it goes to Raynarth, the people's champion. Was there ever any doubt?
There wasn't.
Head on back over to see Garth the Bold versus Oliver.
No, it's supposed to be slime.
Oh, Slime Slayer.
Ooh, it's the first riddle.
Alright, I don't know how to play this character.
I know, that's
So
really bad.
You walk in and you are met with a Goliath.
Oh no, this is...
With a big old maul in his hand.
I just walked into here. I didn't meet him
Yeah,
beforehand.
no.
Oh great, okay.
Like,
Oh no, okay. Right here.
Does Oliver have a banner?
What?
Does Oliver have a banner?
No,
We already. I just answered that question.
I do a little shoulder so my coat falls off.
And your kind of nice clothes from underneath
I guess.
are showing. In this corner, we have Garth the Bold. They say he's made a pact with some sort of creature, and the shadow fell, and that gives him his powers, besides being fucking huge. And we have the Slime Slayer. I forgot to do the camera, you're right. We have the Slime Slayer. He may look small. And when we are... Roll initiative.
Natural 20.
Cool, you're first.
Cool. Hello, over there.
Hey,
How you doing?
we gonna fight?
Yeah, sure. Fireball.
Alright, yes, I
Let's
can
make a
say
dex
Is there a
save.
vocal component to Fireball?
it's
There is
fireball.
now.
He that's a 10.
Nope.
8d6.
8d6. Can I do that little adding thing that we just did? Can I just say the numbers?
Yeah, and then we'll add.
Alright, ready,
Add into our
guys?
calculator.
2 plus
6.
4
6.
plus 1
7.
plus 3
10.
plus 1
11.
plus 5
16.
plus 1
17.
plus 2
19.
Not a great fireball.
Very bad.
And explodes, and he goes, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool, so 19. So
Hey, don't lose hope yet.
I don't know if that was good or not.
So he's gonna run. Can you move him 30 feet towards?
About magic use
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
in the later rounds, right?
And run him all. Honestly, run him all the way up on there.
Oh my god.
No, keep him there. He's gonna Eldritch Blast you.
Chalking them up.
That is a 19 to hit.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is at his level 2d8, right? Eldritch Blast. You didn't write it on here, so I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Oh no, it's 2d10s as separate blasts. You throw
Okay. So the first one is a 3 damage,
Cool.
and the second is a 6 damage.
So that misses.
So you take 3 points of damage.
No.
As he walks up, he just plants himself, holds his mace out, and 2 beams of sort of swarms of dark energy just boom out in your direction. You duck under one of them, and the other one just slams across your leg, and it doesn't feel good. It's necrotic damage. Your turn.
Okay.
I forgot to turn on fight music for this.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself. Should have done that beforehand. And that's my turn, right?
You can move.
Cool. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna
If you have any bonus action spells, you can still cast those.
I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stay there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, "Getting cocky, huh? Getting cocky, huh?" Run up to him.
I guess so.
He's gonna run up to him.
Alyssa.
Sorry.
And just overhand, boom, mace down on your head. There's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
So, as it hits you, he's going to Eldritch Smite it. So as he swings down in your direction, the mace is going to slam into you, and that same energy just bursts out around your weapon. So, you're going to take 11 points of mundane damage,
Okay.
Ollie, are you down yet?
as well as 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
He's not using his highest level spell slot yet. He's not desperate. Oh wait, no, he has to.
Warlocks, dude.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, that's more than that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can you tell me how much? Like
13, 14. That 5 is actually a 14 instead of.
So reduce
Subtract
that to
9 more.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, 21.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Okay. Hey, you're not gonna win this. Dissonant whispers, baby.
Okay, cool. What's
So
the save?
wisdom saving throw.
8.
Yeah, fail. So he has to run as far away as he can.
Nice.
Is that out?
Can he leave the arena?
Ring outs?
There are doors.
There are doors.
So he has to run as far away as he can.
It says as far as his. Sorry, I think it's as far as his speed. It might not be as far as he can.
I think it continues if he continues to.
Well, you dissonant whisper. You still have actions.
If available, to move as far as its speed allows away from.
Okay, so you have your movement. You can position yourself in this. You dissonant whispered him. He starts looking horrified. Where do you want to be?
Yeah.
The door's right behind you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just-
I'm just like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna take a quick breather, and like kind of.
Dumbass.
No.
No, get behind.
I'm gonna go like.
This is metagaming.
I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah.
Just like a casual walk, and just like kind of like get up right behind him and just sort of almost put my hands on his back, but just sort of usher him out.
You go. He goes "Whoa!" and just sprints out the door, and the crowd is just stunned silent. They're like, As the dwarf comes out, and he says, "That's a ring out! We've never ever had one before."
I just like pick up my jacket and put it on.
Oliver, Slime Slayer is our winner.
Thank you.
I mean, wasn't that exciting? Oliver!
Hey Tappa, I heard that.
Support your friends.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm excited about who you're going up against in the next round.
This is not gonna go well.
You know, if we stay in this, we are all. There's a chance this ends like Oliver v. Tapper.
There's a chance.
I'm just gonna
Very
keep
It'd be
happy.
bad for all of
All right, now we're heading back over to the joust.
I have 3 more.
Who's next fighting?
The joust next is the crown prince himself.
Oh, we're watching.
We gotta watch. We gotta watch.
Prince
We
Haroth
Alright.
gotta watch.
versus Hevabard, the paladin of Heronius.
Oh,
Okay.
I knew a paladin once.
So as you head over,
Heronius?
you are stopped by a human. He's missing an eye, and he says, "Hey, so I seen you guys. You've been watching. Care to place a bet or two?
Care to what?
Place a bet or two?
I'll put 1 gold on the prince.
All right. He's the favorite, 4-1. So
For this round or for the entire
For this round.
joust? All right, I'll put 4 gold on the
I could bet you for him winning the entire joust if you want.
Nah, I don't think he will.
How much?
4 gold.
1.
Thank you.
I don't have a lot of money.
All right.
That's fair.
I'll be checking up with you after the match. See you then.
What's your name?
Don't worry about it.
No, I worry.
You can call me Slimy Steve.
guys.
Slime Stealer?
Slimy Steven.
He's the slime slayer.
Slime
you should
Slayer.
watch out.
Ugh.
Was he slimy? Is he like
Nice to meet you.
No, it was
See you after the match.
See you, cheese
Yeah,
man.
it's a little clammy. Like, it's nice.
He winks with his one good. He winks with his eye socket at you, Deirdre.
Ew.
Really, guys? Gambling? Come on.
Deirdre, how much money do you have?
Millie, you know that's a sore subject.
Exactly.
I cannot believe you went.
Guys, we're missing the joust.
We were re-killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
But what, Deirdre? But what?
You're missing spell slots though.
But
Yeah.
I started with nothing,
No,
and
I
now I
think
have a responsible amount because
Or
I
something crazy.
responsible with it.
Deirdre, I bet about
Whoa.
what, like
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
1% of what I have. We're fine.
Okay, now you're bragging. And you know what? That's not a good look for you.
I'm going
The
in.
match is beginning! So the match goes interestingly. On the second pass, Harith hits on the first pass. On the second pass, they're both knocked from their horses. It's Heroth in his beautiful golden armor against this pretty bulky elven paladin. As they hit the ground, two people run out. He is handed a rapier and a dagger, Prince Heroth. He's still in plate mail, but he has a rapier and a dagger. And the other one is handed a long sword and a shield. And the crowd starts cheering and chanting, and they sort of size up each other. And Heroth, he shrugs off his pauldrons and takes his helmet off and shakes out his mane of hair.
Longsword versus rapier.
The paladin utters a prayer. You can see his blade begin to glow as he runs forward. Heroth ducks out of the way and parries the longsword into the ground and holds the rapier up at the throat. Just one fluid motion.
Wow.
Rapier up at the throat of the paladin, who drops the blade. I submit! And the crowd goes wild. It was just the amount of skill that he moved with in heavy armor with the speed that he had, insane. And the paladin knew he was outclassed, so he submitted. Woo! All right, and we head back over to the solo melee for the Battle of the Monks.
What about our bets?
You can look for Slimy Steve.
Can we look for Slimy Steven?
He is nowhere to be seen.
Of course. He's slimy. And his name's Steven.
Can we make it for stop?
Go for it.
How would I make
Perception.
them? Not me.
Probably not enough, but 13?
11.
You don't see him.
I'm sure he'll show up.
Is he gone? Is the guy with one eye gone?
Do you want me to bring up the necromancer, Deirdre? Would you like me to recall the necromancer who just destroyed a town?
There's nothing wrong there.
Do we know
You
that?
trusted him.
We were told that? Wait.
Yeah, you do that.
He was
We
nice.
know that.
He looked good.
Wait, Tapper,
Well, yeah.
do you have to go somewhere?
Oh, shit.
Go, Tepper, go. Go, Tepper,
Whatever,
go. Go,
that's
Tepper,
running
go.
full speed.
Where'd he go?
Oh, it's the first riddle.
And we're back.
We're back. Never happened.
Never happened. We're back. Never happened.
Never happened.
Cool.
I'd like to, as I enter, be like drinking from the bottle I had and like stumbling back and forth into the arena.
Is he drunk?
You walk in and you see a tiefling, legs crossed in a meditative pose, just sitting there. The two opposite sides of monkdom going up against each other. He says, in this corner, we have Ralph of the Open Fist, and he stands up and bows. There's a lot of cheering. And in this corner, we have Tapper, who seems to be drunk.
Should I be able to performance check?
No, you're an expert at this point.
Alright.
All right, and he roll initiative.
Here we go.
Hey, don't fail us.
I failed this. That's a 7.
Yeah, natural 20.
Oh.
So Ralph is going to sprint forward
Gonna get immediate
40 feet.
stunning strike. And
We
30,
probably succeed
35.
that.
40.
oh, really? He only has 40 move speed? Cool.
And he is going to take,
Happy.
as a bonus action, he's going to take the ready stance.
So cool.
You can do that, right? That's a monk thing.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Oh, maybe it's specifically a Smoragard thing.
Who?
Who?
Is that the name of this?
Copyright, we can't say it.
Okay. I will.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he spends a key point to do that.
Okay. Tapper looks at this guy, who's looks all like proper and ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
Takes a step forward in his drunken stupor and makes an attack.
Cool, at disadvantage because he took the dodge action.
Cool. Ha! That's a natural one.
When you trip and land prone.
Cool. I use 5 feet of my movement to get back up
Because you can do that.
Make 2 feet.
That's amazing.
And then can I just make my second attack?
Hit him again. Hit
Hit
him
him
again.
again.
At disadvantage.
Oh, still disadvantage. That's
Hit
great.
him again.
Super. Oh my gosh. That is a 11 to hit.
11 does not hit. As you stand up and you punch past him, he definitely blocks your thing to the side.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm going to.
Terrible.
Let's see, I've used 5 feet of my movement.
10 feet.
I've used 10 feet.
You stepped up to him to
You
begin
step 5 feet.
Right, there's a 10, so 40. Bonus action. My bonus action, I will activate my boots, but not leave his.
Cool. So you click your boots together.
Actually, you know what? As long as I don't leave his melee range, I can just keep moving, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna run around him as many times as I can.
You start around him, and he's like,
Make him dizzy.
I'm just circling him as many times as I can.
cool. So he's gonna take his attack, an elbow backwards. That is it. Fucking fuck that. That is
Pepper's moving too fast.
9 to hit.
No.
Yeah, didn't think so. Sweet. Elbows back, but you
Disadvantage if I'm.
no. parries it out, and then he's going to take his second attack. He's gonna be
Oh no, it's.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Cool. So
Give him a taste of Tappers and medicine.
Punch, punch.
6 points of damage as he elbows into your spleen and you stop running. He'll do it right now.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, make that save.
What is
Spend
it?
that
It's the con save?
It is a con save.
You're really good at that.
Ah! Oh, 12. I am stunned.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, do
The
you not?
DC should be on there.
The DC is.
Yours is 14.
Yeah, oh,
It should be 8 plus your.
8, 9, 10.
Plus
It's 11.
Wisdom. It's
Oh,
11.
wisdom?
Isn't it?
9.
Really?
DC of 9.
Wait,
That
no,
feels
it's also
wrong.
plus your monk level.
No. Oh,
not?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
no,
your
hang on.
level.
It's. Let me.
No, it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom modifier. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
No.
I rolled an 11. I have a +1, so 12.
So I think you succeed. Yeah.
Cool.
So he spent his key point for that,
Cool.
and it is your
Spend
turn.
that key.
You feel energy like through you, but you're like, I'm trained for this, and shake it off.
All right. Let's make those 2 attacks.
Cool.
Is he still ready?
Nope.
Cool. 2 attacks. Ha! Nat 20 and 13.
The nat 20 hits, the 13 does not.
Cool. So that's 1d6 of damage. Have him roll that. Con
I
save.
figured.
It's gonna go back and forth the whole game.
Yeah, that's a natural 18, so I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. 2 plus 4 is 6 damage.
6 damage, cool.
And
Anything else?
On my bonus action, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? I'll throw 2 more attacks. I'll
Cool.
try to key point and do a flurry of blows.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. That's an 11 and a 9.
Yeah, neither hit.
Wow.
So he hits you. You spin out and you kick into his arm. He blocks it, but you do hit him, and then he pushes you back, and you take 3 separate blows to him, and he just ducks around, and the crowd is laughing at this point.
All right. Well, now that I have, all right, I used because I used
So you've used 2 key points this turn.
Yeah, but because I've used
Your flurry of
flurry
blows, you
I
have
have
disengage.
disengage and 10 extra movement. I'll move to the opposite end of the arena.
Cool.
Can I move all the way to the opposite end of the arena?
Yeah, you can.
That's not out.
Yeah,
Right there.
to the edge. He's gonna sigh and start running towards you way faster than he did before, spending a key point to do Step of the Wind. He's gonna
Forgot how open hand works.
right on
He
you.
was also only 40 feet away from him, though.
Hmm?
He was only 40 feet away.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then he doesn't do that. I just can't see it. So he's gonna run up to you. He's gonna take 1 attack, which is a 2.
Yeah, no.
Well, the natural 2, and he won't hit. His second attack,
There's been a lot of missing. In this combat.
is in a natural 18. So,
That's-
yeah, he's make you safe.
Oh, again. Cocked.
You're gonna take 6 damage regardless.
Okay.
Hey!
Unnatural 20.
Hmm? Nice.
Unnatural.
Cool. And then he is going to. That's it.
All right. Then I will throw 2 attacks right back at him.
I figured.
This is a very tedious. Oh my gosh.
Well, it might not be.
That's a 17 to hit and an 11 to hit.
17 will hit. The 11 will not.
All right. We'll roll the damage on that.
Wait, did he ready?
No.
He just.
He's just there.
He was ready, but he wasn't.
The damage on that is 5.
5. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you punch, his skin bursts in flames as he hellish rebukes you.
A dex save?
Dex save.
How much would it
21.
Okay, fine. You're gonna take half damage.
Okay.
So you
Can
take.
I attempt to stun him on this punch?
Yeah, you can. You're gonna take 7 points of damage.
7 points damage?
Yeah.
And yeah, have him roll that con save.
Yep. Oh no. 10.
He fails.
Oh, you're stunning strike! Fuck you!
We burned him.
My boss died in 2 rounds
Burn
of
a
this
key
game.
for that.
Yeah, maybe.
We're gonna burn 1 more key for 2 more attacks this turn.
Advantage.
Do you have any key points left for
Elven
your
advantage.
next round?
Do I get a short rest between this and the next round?
You can short rest between
Yeah,
them.
then I'll get the key points back.
Oh, that's nice.
Come back on short rest. Once you're really good at low level. Late game, Rip Tapper, but
Rip Tapper in the promo episode.
yeah, jeez. Alright, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
First hit and a natural 20 on the second.
Yep. You're stunning strike. I swear to goddamn God, dude.
We'll call
I swear to
this.
goddamn God.
God damn.
We'll call this the first one. 1 plus 4 is so 5 damage for the first hit and
Cool.
4 times 8 plus 4. 12 damage on the second hit.
Nice.
A total of 17.
Is that? You boom right into him. As he stops moving, and the crowd goes.
Yeah, Tapper!
My turn again.
Yep.
2 more attacks for my action.
Yeah, I figured.
That's a 24.
24 will hit.
A 25. So
Yep.
yes, and another 24.
24. Yeah, all 3 will hit.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot you could take a bonus action attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's
then
fine.
That's what we're doing.
You know, I was worried about Tapper there for a second, but like now,
No, yeah, he's fine.
6.
it's almost. Is it,
19
it's
damage.
almost,
That's exactly as much as you needed. So you
not
boom, you flurry him into a stun, and then you take a
now
step
that
back.
we know he's gonna win.
Boom, right in the face, and he falls to the ground.
Yeah,
And the crowd's
Tapper!
like,
And I'm gonna turn and gesture to the crowd, and then try to drunkenly do a backflip.
all right, make your acrobatics check.
Yay! That's a 23.
23. And you land. Whoa, Tapper!
Hey, that's our friend over there, you know.
Albert, you just
Wow.
elbowed me.
Slime Slayer, hey!
Hey, hello.
Oh, I'm rooting for you in the joust. Oh yeah, me too.
Thank you!
Cool. So he said he gets healed up and walked off. He holds his hand out to you and he says, "We may come from different disciplines, but I respect your skill."
And I like straighten up and drop the drunken facade, and I shake his hand as well.
He smiles and says, "Oh, all right," and walks out. All right, the next one, the next joust is between Burlog, of Boulderfell. He's missing an eye, but that don't mean he's missing some fighting spirit. And Hurgard the Boastful. He's big. I'm surprised his horse can even hold him up. Join me in the jousting arena.
Can I take a short rest
Start
during
walking
this
over.
combat?
Yeah, during this combat, you can take a short rest.
Do I
have a question.
do I get healed up or
Yeah, you get healed up too as well.
okay?
Without doing anything.
Here,
Yes.
do you have any healing potions?
Yes.
Could I borrow one?
Make sure.
You say borrow as if I'm going to get it back.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah,
I need to make sure.
Unless I don't have to use it.
I need to make
but
sure monks get.
I only have one.
Oh, then no, never mind. If you only have one, I don't want it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe. not that this isn't important, but I feel like maybe this isn't important.
Fair.
Like, you know, there's like people that are like, like you got down. I'm
We
gonna
could
heal
run.
you."
We could
Deirdre,
run.
while they're having this conversation, I want you to make a perception check for me.
During this combat, I'm gonna meditate. Cool. Because that's how I have to get my
Perfect.
points back.
I want to medicate.
Meditate.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Wanna
They said
medicate.
medicate.
No.
17.
17. So you're listening to them talk, and you're like, oh, this is nice. And you look out across the lake. And for a moment, you can swear you see a figure standing on the opposite shore. But, like, very big one. And then it disappears. You blink and it's gone. Like, all the way on the opposite shore. Like, over, like, miles away, you see a figure about as tall as one of the trees. But you blink, and it isn't there. And you're not sure.
Okay. What is the... What am I doing? The arcane focus thing? Is that sometime soon?
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow? Cool. I say to everyone, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I'm gonna go get a proper meal. Does anyone want anything? I can bring it back.
Well, I have my almonds. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
You
cool.
need to eat more than almonds, but okay, whatever.
Here, have a beer.
Okay.
I have a beer and I hand it to Oliver.
Cool, so you guys start preparing for the next fight. And what do you do, Deirdre?
I'm going to head over. Can I, is there a place I can rent a horse?
Yeah. For 5 gold, you can rent a horse and carriage for the day.
What if I don't want the carriage?
3 gold for just the horse.
I'll take it.
All right. Thank you.
Side saddle, just so y'all know.
So you ride your way over to where you saw the figure, and you get there, and there's nobody there, but in the soft mud at the edge of the lake, you do see a large boot print. When I say large, I mean large, like close to the size of your body.
I tether the horse, write a little note saying, explaining what I'm doing, like, hey, saw a weird figure, decided I'd go off alone and check it out. I know that's not smart, but what can you do? Put it in, like, the reins of the horse so it's, like, poking out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if people find, and I sign it Deirdre. I also say, like, if lost, give note to, and I say all their names.
Cool.
And where they're staying.
Okay.
I check all the bases.
Yeah, of course.
And then I start following the footprints.
You follow the footprints for a while until you're going in, and the one set of footprints is soon joined by several sets of similarly sized footsteps. When you hear a behind you, you turn around and look right into a belt. And you look up into the face of a fire giant. And that is where we're going to end today's session of Dungeon Party. Woo! Wow. Tournament continues, plus some intrigue.
Intrigue.
Cool. Thanks for playing. You guys have done better in the tournament than I thought you were going to do.
What do you mean? I'm the melee fighter, and
I think he's talking about all of
Yeah, I didn't expect him to win, but that was clever. And you, Theron's a little overpowered. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, cool. That was super fun. I'm excited for the next time we do this. Until then, we're Dungeon Party, as always. I'm your DM, Blake Peoples. Did it! I did it! Cool. Thanks for partying with us in the dungeon. See you next time.
Bye.